Smooth as a silky pillowcase, slither in my innocent oasis. You bring the pain, I'll deliver patience. I see the lion and try to tame him. I know the werewolf behind the sheep, familiar the scent of deceit behind your pretty teeth. Say you need space to breathe, but what does that really mean? I don't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. What you really got up your sleeve, I don't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. I know something's up your sleeve.
Stop scrolling because your next chapter starts here. Hello YouTube family, welcome to the listing. Location of this property, we are in Kilimani, which is 15 minutes from the Central Business District, which is also 25 minutes from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. We are very close to Ngong Road, which means this project is strategically located in the best amenities in Nairobi. In this project, we have 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom. The starting price starts from 22 million all the way to 35 million. But today, I'll be showcasing to you this 4-bedroom apartment, the size 250 square meter, starting price 26.7. If you're paying cash and you're paying installment, it is 29 million. Join me, we find more of this property.
Something's up your silky little sleeve. Your silky little sleeve. I seen it coming from up the block. Must be the one that you think I'm not. Let me remind you if you forgot. I'm not the 1 or the 2 or the 3 or the 5. Okay, you need space, go ahead, get your life. While you're searching, hope you find, act right, saying you're fine. Read between lines, I was born at night, not last night. I can't believe when you said to me you really need space to breathe. What you really got up your sleeve, I don't believe when you said to me.
We start from outside, the staircase leading you up and below. So one thing I'll tell you where we are. This is on the 4th floor if you come from below. But the buildings or these units, as the counting starts, we are on the 1st floor. I will show you that is from the balcony side so that you understand. Outside here, you have elevators, 2 of them. You have 2, so in case you are coming, you will use any of them. 2 units per floor, meaning you can share one elevator or any of you can use the one you want. A large door that leads you in. On the main door, you have this, where you will use the card, the pin combination. You have a bell, which you ring, you open in. Inside the house or at the door, a camera which works also. Then you can see yourself on that side. The unit doesn't come with an entry foyer. At the entry door, straight, you have a view of your dining. That is the view of the dining. The panel behind that panel you are seeing, it will come with the unit. The lighting fixture, those are standard, they will come with the unit. The panel on the television where the television is, it will come with the unit. The staging of the house, this show house, nicely done. Furnitures are not part of the furnitures are not part of the unit when they are handing it over. So those guys who always ask about the furnitures, please, the furnitures will not come with the unit. Just enjoy, see the staging of this show house. From each corner you have a clear view. You have that view on the balcony side, which we'll talk about it. You have the staging of the furnitures at the center, those are your seats, nicely done, high ceiling, enough space, like you can move in seamlessly. Each corner where you stand, you're able to see a clear view of this home. So imagining this is your home, this is how it will be. On the walls you can have the family portrait, you can have the big five, you can have television everywhere. The socket I've seen is the universal type, nicely done. Any corner where you stand, you have a clear view of this unit. This is some of the things many of us we are looking for, and I will tell you now, the Chinese are here to stay now. They have taken this real estate with stone. And this area, that is from the entry door, you have this dining of 6 people, but just a view of your entry. That door leads you to the kitchen, which will look at it. Then you have enough space. A dining of 6, well staged, well, they have done it nicely. The ceiling painted white. We'll move straight here. This door leads you to the kitchen side. So you pass through your main entrance, or when you enter in, you will be into the kitchen. The kitchen, what you see, you can see the spacing of the kitchen. The kitchen will come with the cooker, wood extractor, it will come with the oven. You can see the sink on that side, spacing of it, storage below and above. The tiles, nicely done. They've done it nicely. This window out, that is to the laundry area, which we'll talk about it. And then on this side, this is where you'll have provision for your double door fridge. You have space to move around. Then that is your pantry, where you will store some of your everyday commodities. And here you have the double sink, which is already connected to water. Nicely done. The staging, perfect. Everything looks nice. So the kitchen will come with what I've said, with the countertops will come with it. But some of these, like the coffee making machine, the blenders, those one are fryer, those one will not be part of it. But as I've said, the cooker, wood extractor, oven will come with the unit. The unit also comes with a staff quarter. This door leads you out to the staff quarter. But first, there is the laundry area, the laundry part, where you will have a washing machine. That is the laundry. The other side, the other door leads you now to the staff quarter, where you will see the staff quarter inside. Staging, perfect. I keep repeating that. Now, back on this side, just enjoy the view as we are doing this tour. So this is your living room, or this is how they have staged this show house. Outside that is where you have the balcony. The balcony leads, like the balcony, it doesn't lead you anywhere. But one thing is, you will notice there is enough space. I'll keep on emphasizing on space, and because that one is also visible through my camera. You can have your shoe rack on this side, like in your living room. At the center, that is where we have the seats. And then sideways, sidewalks, you still have space where you can have the shoe rack. This leads you out to the balcony. Something which I have to show you, that is from the balcony side. This is the view. You will enjoy this view for the rest of your life. And remember, we are on the 4th floor, but I will explain also. But you have that view. You can see everything looks shiny. The staging of the balcony, the furnitures. Then this is the view. You can see this is the road. This one is the main road that connects to Ngong Road. Then you have this view. So from here, you can see that is the ground. So we are on the 4th floor. But all those one are basement, where those are basement. Now the unit starts where we are, which is, this is the 1st floor, facing this side. So I will share availability of units which are facing this road, they are still available. We back inside the house. Keep on admiring the house. Nicely done. Paneling. Someone took his time. As I told you, this developer is not doing only one project here in Kenya right now. Right now it's running around 4 to 5 projects at the same time. We have in Syokimau, we have two here in Kilimani, another one 2 and 3 bedroom, they are off plan. That is 1 and 2 off plan here in Kilimani, and also is running another project which is completion is December 2026. I've already done that project where we have 3 bedroom, the one that you have the private elevator opening to your lobby. I know you know that. Now we'll check the rooms back here. Okay, we'll be checking the rooms, but just continue enjoying the view of this house. Someone took his time, the staging, perfect color, like they have done it nicely. For one to be impressed, to invest in this, you need to see such a thing. Straight here into the hallway that leads to the room. First into the powder room, you have the heater, which the first heater is in the laundry area. This is the second heater. Tiling floor to ceiling, that's the toilet. You have the vanity at this corner. The tiles, they match. That is inside the powder room. Straight here into the first bedroom. Staging of it, this is the kids' bedroom. That window leads out to the void where we'll have amenities, spacing inside nicely. All the rooms are ensuite. You have your wardrobe, and that door leads you out into the washroom. You can see how they've done it nicely. Everything looks perfect. They did well. The tiling, crowding, perfectly done. Back to the hallway, where now we look into the second bedroom. The second bedroom, at the entry door, you have space where the door goes, like where the door opens towards, and have space, but before at the entry door also you still have a view of your bed, like that one. Inside the bathroom, a cubicle shower on the far end, water closet, and then here you have the vanity. Do we have water? The answer is yes. You saw that is from the kitchen. Also on this side there is water. Into this, the second bedroom, light coming from that window is facing the main road, so there is this light. This natural light will be with you for the rest of their life. You can see the staging of it, nicely done. And on this side you have your wardrobe. Just enjoy the view of this, the second bedroom. Huge enough, seems like it's the main bedroom, but it is not the main bedroom. Perfectly done. Back here into the third bedroom of the house. The third bedroom of the house comes with this, the hallway that leads you in. So you have space here that takes you into the house, into this unit. Okay, so it's like you are walking in on this side where you have the bed, but before that, into the washroom. This is standard. Anything you are seeing inside is standard, except the towel ring plus those towels, so they will not come with the unit. But the cubicle shower, the toilet, and the vanity will come with the unit. At this side, when you stand there, enough spacing. There is enough space to move around. You have that window. Natural light will come from that side, and then you can admire the work they have done, the panels, the wardrobe, nicely done. From this side now, we look into the remaining bedroom, which is the main bedroom of the house.
He said you really need space to breathe. I know something's up your silky little sleeve. Your silky little sleeve. Soaking, soaking, little sleep. Silky little sleep. Lines between the lines, between the lines. Somehow I find you. I can't buy the time, no more time. Lines between the lines, between the lines. Somehow I find you. I can't borrow time, I'm tired of trying. I can't believe.
The last bedroom, which is the main bedroom. One thing you notice, it is space. You have seats inside. There is space to move around to access your bed. You can see the balcony. You can see that view, meaning this view will be with you. I keep on repeating that to emphasize that nothing will be constructed there. Nothing. Okay, nothing. I'm telling you, because that is the main road. The staging perfectly staged. You can see where we have the bed, the LED lights, but this bed will not come with the unit. So the unit will come painted white, but the lights will be part of the handover. You can admire the staging of this, the primary bedroom or the main bedroom of the house. Straight here on this side, this is where you have the balcony. You can see how it has been nicely done. Like everything, I keep on saying that the staging was done nicely. It leads you out to the balcony side. Onto the balcony side, one thing you see this green, the lushy green of Kilimani. Okay, and then the staging of the balcony. This balcony with the living room balcony, all of them, they are on this side. Then what you see the other side, that is a road. You can see vehicles moving around, you can see people moving around. That is the main road, and from where we are not far away from Gong Road. You can see this, the view. And also we are not far away from this hospital. It's called the Coptic Hospital. It's a missionary hospital. That is the Coptic Hospital. Nicely view. You'll be waking up for this or during the night just here. Remember, we are on the first floor, but if you count from the sales office, this is the fourth floor. So this is the first floor. Already we are above the ground. What are you waiting for? Make that call. Inside, back here, you see the entry door. That door leads you now to your bathroom. Leads you now to the bathroom. On this side, or just a view of on this side, you find this area. There are your wardrobe, display unit, and then also you can have a view outside that leads you now to the balcony. The unit comes into the bathroom. The unit comes with a cubicle shower. It comes to 2 vanity, and also it comes with a bathtub, and you have a whole hang toilet. Tiling of it, you can see how they have tiled. There is water also. Nicely done. Everything looks perfect. So for 26.7 million Kenyan shilling, that is when you're buying this unit at a cash price. If you're buying with a 20% deposit, that is 29 million. What are the extra charges you need to pay? You need to pay a 4% stamp duty. That is total from, let's say, a 4% of 29 million. If you are paying it with a 20% deposit, you will pay a 4% stamp duty. You still have legal fee, which is 1 to 3 or 1 to 4%. That is on your lawyer side or the advocate. You need to pay the search and valuation, that is from 5,000 to 10,000 Kenyan shillings. Can foreigners purchase units or own properties in Kenya? The answer is yes. The foreigners are allowed. What they need, number 1, is a valid passport. Number 2, foreigners are supposed to have licensed advocates. We call them lawyers in our country. Number 3, foreigners are supposed to have a Kenya Revenue Authority PIN. KRA pin. A KRA pin takes 1 to 2 working days. If you have all the documents, it is faster, then you will get it. And also you should have, as we said, you should have a licensed advocate. The advocate helps you in acquiring the pin, and also during the search when you want to know if your property is legit. What are the titles which you get? All of these rooms, you get a subsectional title, and they are under lease, which takes 100, 90 years, 80 years, it depends like that. So still, you can still renew your lease.
When you said to me, you really need space to breathe. What you really got up your sleeve? I don't believe when you said to me, you really need space to breathe. I know something's up your silky little sleeve. Your silky little sleeve. Something's up your silky little sleeve. Silky little sleeve. What you got to hide behind that silky little sleeve? What you got to hide? Silky little sleeve.
Hope you have enjoyed the property tour. Let me know your feedback in the comment section. A 20% deposit is all you need, and the rest you dispute it until the completion. For more information, a site visit you want to book, my number has always been shared in my video description, and also the 10 seconds when the video starts. Anything you want, a site visit, make that call, then we'll make this home. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next property review. Bye bye.